Good morning, everyone. Thank you for tuning in to Ask an Islander. I'm Bonnie with Project Grad, and I'm here with Kelly Russell, our director of The Tempest, which is opening next Tuesday. Shows through Sunday. You'll have evening shows Tuesday through Saturday at 7:30. And then Sunday, you're doing a 2 o'clock matinee, just like usual. Student tickets are $5 in cash at the door. And then I think you can buy them ahead of time for $7 and then $10 for everybody else. We are so excited to talk about this. Thank you for making some time. I know you're busy.
Oh, you're very welcome. I'm thrilled to be talking about it.
So excited. So tell me a little bit about this show. I feel like this is one of those Shakespeare's that isn't as well known. So tell me a little bit about the plot.
Yeah. Well, first of all, it's a fantasy and a romance and a comedy. So it has tons of things that a lot of people will enjoy.
Yeah.
It's about Prospero, who has lost his dukedom. He was the Duke of Milan, and his dukedom was stolen by his brother. And he was cast out and set adrift, and he and his infant daughter landed on an island with magical creatures on it. And 12 years later, he creates a storm, a tempest, in order to draw his brother and the king to the island so he can get his revenge. And along the way, there's tons of comedy from Drunken Butler and the King's Jester. There's romance between Prospero's daughter Miranda and the King's daughter Ferdinand. And it ends up being a play about forgiveness and redemption. So it has a beautiful message.
It is. There is so much to this play, y'all. It's so much fun. I think the message is amazing. So tell me a little bit about casting. Like, what did you kind of stay true to the story, or did you?
Yes, absolutely. We've set it in its original time period, so it's period costumes, which are tons of fun.
So fun.
And this play includes lots of magical creatures. So one of the fun parts of the design process is to figure out what Ariel, who is a spirit of the air, looks like and moves like. And when you're casting a character like that, it takes a lot of skill and talent, because Ariel is very physical as a character, and she also sings. And so we've stayed very true to the typical casting of The Tempest.
And I saw some shots of like the makeup, which I think is amazing. I was just astounded by it. So tell me, like, who does the makeup? How did you design
The
that?
makeup is designed by one of our students, Macy Brown, and she has done an extraordinary job, because we have spirits, like I said, and then there's a character called Caliban, who is kind of more of a gritty monster kind of character. And then we have the spirits dress up and play goddesses at a wedding that's in the show. So there's tons of really extraordinary fantasy makeup. And she's done an incredible job.
Yeah, they're beautiful. So who is doing the costumes? Because you talked a little bit about the period costumes.
Rosa Lazaro, who is our faculty costume designer, has designed amazing costumes. They're really, really wonderful. So they're Renaissance Italian costumes.
Ooh.
They're really nice.
Oh my gosh. And tell me a little bit about this set, because it looks amazing, y'all. And there's going to be more to it. We're not going to give everything away. But this set is fantastic. How long did it take y'all to build this?
Thank you. They've been working on it for 5 weeks. And it goes through lots of process from design to the build. Shakespeare's plays are episodic. They take place in lots of different locations. So you have to have something that suggests a lot of different things. The play starts on the deck of a ship, and then we go to an island where Prospero has what's called a cell, or his makeshift home. So this kind of suggests that and other locations throughout the play. And it needs something grand, because the play is rather grand.
Yes, it really is.
We
It's
love
kind of
it
over
because-
the top.
Oh, very much so.
So, yeah.
And we love it because you can climb on all of it, and we can do lots of different things with the set. So it's really fun.
That's exciting. So tell me a little bit, why did you choose this play? I love this play because it is over the top. There's all kinds of different characters. I think all of the best parts of Shakespeare are in this play, and so that's why I love it. But why did you choose it?
We try to do Shakespeare every year. We always do a classical show, and usually it's Shakespeare. And the directors in the department rotate who does the classical show each year. So we do it about once every 4 years.
Okay.
The Tempest is one of my favorite plays because I agree with you. I think it has everything.
Yes.
It's incredibly entertaining. And I also love the message that it gives us about how you can start wanting revenge and think that's what your goal is in life. but end up finding a way to forgive instead.
Yes.
And I think for lots of reasons today, that's a really great message to send to audiences.
I agree.
So,
Absolutely.
yeah, so, and it's just one of my favorite plays. I like it a lot.
Yes. Oh, so partial. I'm very, very excited. So I guess the other question then is, what other kinds of shows do we have coming up in the spring? Just to kind of promote y'all a little bit.
Wonderful. We're doing the musical Mamma Mia, which we're doing in collaboration with Harbor Playhouse this year. So that's very exciting.
Yes.
And we'll actually perform it at Harbor Playhouse. So that'll be lots of fun. And I'm also really excited about our fourth play of the season, which is called The Wolves. And it's about a women's soccer team. And it's really, really fun and exciting.
That's exciting. So then for this semester, y'all, we're not quite done after the Tempest. So then we also have 10-minute plays.
Yes.
Right?
We do a whole festival of 10-minute plays the first week in December. And we also have our Island Dance demo on November 28th, which is in the Performing Arts Center.
Wonderful. And those 10-minute plays, y'all do those every semester, don't you? You do them in the spring as well?
We do 10-minute plays in the fall and then a whole festival of 40-minute plays in the spring.
Oh, my apologies. Yeah. And those are all by students?
Yes, all student directed.
All student directed. That's amazing. Well, thank you so much for sitting down with us. We are so excited. Y'all come check out The Tempest. It opens on Tuesday, 7:30 shows, $5 in cash when you get to the box office. Sorry, I had a moment. And we will actually see y'all next week with Delaney Foster. We are going to talk about Unique You, how special everybody is and how to celebrate one another. We'll see you next week. Come see The Tempest. Thank you so much.
Thank you.